Today I want to talk about one of the most commonly prescribed seizure medications for dogs, phenobarbital. If your vet has recommended this medication, you might have a lot of questions, such as how does it work? What are the benefits? What are the side effects you should watch for? So let's talk about it. If you're here, chances are you have a dog with seizures and you're just looking for some helpful information. I'm so glad you found this channel. Before we dive in, I want to remind you that I'm not a veterinarian and this is not medical advice. I'm just a dog owner who has been through this journey with my own dog Ruby and her epilepsy for almost 8 years now. Phenobarbital is one of the medications Ruby has been on for many of those years, and it's the medication I saw the most dramatic results from, in a good way. As always, check with your vet about any questions you have regarding your dog's health and medication. Phenobarbital is a type of medication called a barbiturate. It has been used for decades to help control seizures in both people and animals. And yes, that's right, phenobarbital is actually a human epilepsy medication too. That means you can get it filled at your local pharmacy just like you would for any other prescription for you. And that's great news because it gives you more options for where you get it, and sometimes at a lower cost using discounts like GoodRx. If you haven't checked out GoodRx, please do it. It will save you a ton of money on the epilepsy medications for your dog and is super easy to use. So how does phenobarbital help our dogs with seizures? Phenobarbital works by calming down overactive electrical activity in the brain. Seizures happen when there's a sudden surge of electrical signals in the brain, kind of like a lightning storm. This medication helps slow down, making those storms less frequent and less intense. It does this by increasing the effects of something called GABA, a neurotransmitter that naturally helps relax the nervous system. Think of GABA like the brain's built-in chill pill. Phenobarbital just helps it do its job even better by reducing this overall activity. It helps keep seizures under control. One of the biggest reasons vets prescribe phenobarbital is because it's effective. Many dogs respond really well to it, and with fewer seizures and less significant seizure. It's been a godsend for Ruby and has really overall reduced her seizures, how many are occurring, and how long they occur when she does have them. It's a long-standing medication with a lot of research behind it, so vets have a good understanding of how it works and how to monitor it properly. Another plus, it's usually more affordable than some of the newer seizure medications that are out there. Of course, like any medication, phenobarbital does come with some possible side effects. Some of the most common ones include sleepiness or drowsiness, especially when your dog first starts taking it, increased thirst and urination, increased hunger, Ruby had that one, wobbliness, or trouble with coordination. These side effects often improve as your dog's body adjusts to the medication, but there are also some long-term effects to be aware of, like the potential for liver damage. That's why regular monitoring is so important. If your dog is on phenobarbital, your vet should recommend regular blood tests. These tests check two main things. First is the phenobarbital levels. This makes sure your dog has the right amount of medications in their system. Too little might not control seizures, while too much could be dangerous. Second is the liver function. Since phenobarbital is processed by the liver, it's important to check that your dog's liver is handling it well. Typically, your vet will want to check levels a few weeks after starting the medication and then every so many months after that. Ruby has her levels checked every 6 months. She actually just had it done. Staying on top of those tests really helps keep your dog safe and ensures the medication is working as it should. I know how overwhelming it can be when your dog is first diagnosed with seizures, but I hope it's helpful to know you are not alone. With the right medication and good veterinarian support, many dogs with epilepsy go on to live happy, full lives. Phenobarbital has helped so many dogs, including my own, and it might be a good option for yours too. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more tips and support for dogs with epilepsy. This will also help push out the video to others looking for more information on dogs with seizures. As always, thank you for learning with me as I learn with Ruby.